walking back home. Thomas is a quiet man. He lives in a small town called Sky Valley, surrounded by green hills and tall trees. He works as a carpenter, building tables and chairs with his hands. Every morning, he kisses his wife Sarah and hugs his little son Max before going to work. Life is simple, and Thomas likes it that way. One sunny morning, Thomas takes a bus to a city 2 hours away. He needs to buy special wood for a big order. He promises Sarah he will be back by dinner. Max smiles and waves goodbye. But Thomas never comes home that night. While he is in the city, something terrible happens. The power goes out everywhere. Phones stop working. Cars won't start. The internet is gone. People are scared and confused. They don't know what is happening. Thomas tries to call Sarah, but his phone has no signal. He walks to the bus station, but no buses are running. People say it's a big cyber attack. Some even talk about an electromagnetic pulse, an EMP. It hits the whole country. Nothing electric works. No communication, no transportation, no light. The city is in chaos. Thomas feels a deep cold in his chest. He thinks of Sarah, of Max. He must go home. But Sky Valley is more than 150 kilometers away. Thomas begins to walk. He carries only a small bag. Inside, a bottle of water, a sandwich, a picture of his family, and his tools. He moves quietly, listening to the sounds of the city turning wild. People fight over food. Some break into stores. Thomas avoids trouble. He stays near quiet roads and looks for safe places to sleep. On the third night, it rains hard. He hides under an old bridge and eats the last of his sandwich. He is cold, tired, and afraid. But he looks at the photo of Sarah and Max. Their smiles give him strength. "I'm coming home," he whispers. Each day is difficult. Some people help him. A farmer gives him bread. An old woman offers a blanket. But others try to take what he has. One night, a man with a knife demands his bag. Thomas gives it without a fight. He loses his water and tools, but he keeps the photo in his pocket. He drinks from rivers and eats wild berries. His feet hurt. His clothes tear, but he never stops walking. One morning, he hears a voice behind him. "Hey, are you alone?" Thomas turns. A young woman and her brother are walking with backpacks. They look tired too. They say they're going to town nearby. They offer to walk together. For the first time in days, Thomas feels less alone. They share stories. The woman's name is Emily. Her brother is Jake. They tell jokes and sometimes they laugh. It feels good to smile again. Emily worked at a hospital. She says many machines stopped working after the EMP. It was terrible. Patients couldn't get help. She had to leave. Jake was at school when it happened. He walked for 2 days to find his sister. They tell Thomas that the government didn't expect the attack. Some people say it was from another country. Others believe it was a group inside the country. No one really knows. But everything stopped. Cities became dangerous. Families got separated. "I just want to go home," Thomas says. "We all do," Emily replies. They help each other for a while, but danger is never far. One night they hear shouting. Voices, fast steps, flashlights in the dark. Thomas, Emily, and Jake look at each other.
"Run,"
Thomas says. They run into the woods. The trees are black shapes. The ground is full of roots. Behind them, Men shout and shoot. A bullet hits a tree next to Thomas. He feels the wind of danger. Then Jake falls. He doesn't scream. He just drops to the ground.
Jake.
Emily cries. Thomas stops.
He sees blood.
Jake doesn't move. Emily kneels beside her brother. Her hands shake. Another shot rings out, and Emily cries out in pain. She falls over Jake, holding his hand. No, Thomas shouts. He wants to help, but the voices are getting closer. Too close. He knows if he stays, he dies too. I'm sorry, he whispers, with tears in his eyes. Emily looks at him. Her face is full of pain, but also peace. Go, she says. Stay alive. Thomas runs. Through branches, mud, and cold. He runs until his legs hurt and his lungs burn. He doesn't stop until there is only silence. He hides behind a rock and waits. Hours pass. The forest is quiet again, but his heart is loud. He lost them. A kind, brave Emily. Young, funny Jake. Now they are gone. Thomas cries alone in the dark. He thinks of turning back. He thinks of giving up. But then, he touches the photo in his pocket.
Sarah.
Mac's home. He takes a deep breath. I will live, he says.
For them.
For you. And so, he walks on, broken but not beaten. He crosses rivers, climbs hills, and sleeps under the stars. His legs are weak, but his heart is strong. He talks to Sarah and Max in his mind. Wait for me. I'm on my way. He sees burned cars, empty houses, and broken roads. Some towns are abandoned. In one village, he finds a small group of people sharing soup over a fire. They give him a warm drink and a smile. You have family? One man asks. Yes, Thomas says. In Sky Valley. The man nods. Then keep going. They are waiting. After many weeks, Thomas reaches the valley. He sees the hills of home. Sky Valley is close. He wants to run, but his body is tired. He takes slow steps. 1, 2, 3. Suddenly, he hears a voice. Daddy? He looks up. A small boy runs toward him, Max. Tears fall from Thomas's eyes. He kneels and hugs his son tightly. Sarah runs too. Her face is wet with tears. She touches his face, his hair, his hands. They hold each other and don't speak for a long time. You came back, she finally says. I told you I would, Thomas answers. But life in Sky Valley is different now. There is no internet, no phones, no TV. People cannot drive cars or use machines. The big stores are empty. There is no money, no banks, no government help. At first, many people are afraid. They don't know what to do. But slowly, they begin to work together. Neighbors share food and skills. Some grow vegetables. Others fix old tools. The town starts to feel like a big family. Thomas helps rebuild. He makes wooden carts and furniture. Sarah grows beans and tomatoes in the garden. Max learns how to read by candlelight. Every day is hard, but full of meaning. People learn to listen more and to speak face to face. They sit around fires and tell stories. Children play with sticks and stones instead of screens. The town becomes quiet, but not empty. It becomes real. At night, he sits with Sarah and tells her everything about the road, the people he met, the danger, the fear, but also the hope. I didn't know if I would make it, he says. But you did, Sarah smiles. Thomas looks at the stars. He is not the same man who left home that morning. He is stronger, braver, more grateful. He learns something important. Even in the darkest times, love can light the way. And now he knows home is not just a place. It is a reason to keep going.